Here's the best P90 weapon build in XDefiant that I found works well. I'm almost level 100 with this thing now, and I've tried it on both mouse and keyboard and controller just to see how the gun feels with different attachments. I've tried a bunch of different things. I've tried the barrel extender, I've tried the muzzle booster, I've tried building for ADS speed in terms of like how long it takes to zoom in. I've tried to build for stability with ADS, and I've also tried to build for just pure DPS. And I think with most SMGs it kind of does work to go for pure DPS, because at the end of the day the ADS time is already pretty fast, the hip fire is okay right in people's faces anyway, and the magazine reload time isn't too bad either. Now the P90 does have quite a large magazine reload time, so is something to consider with that, and we'll get to that in a minute, which is a bit different to other SMG builds that I've made so far. Anyway, what I found to work the best is this combo once again. It just works so well on SMGs. The muzzle booster alongside the rapid fire barrel. Both of these together is going to increase the pure DPS massively. They're both fire rate increase 2.5% with the muzzle boost and 5% with the rapid fire barrel. Now this is a late level unlock, so if you can't get this one, I would honestly just have no barrel. Like, all of this stuff to me is not that important. You don't want to mess up your movement speed or your ADS speed here if you can help it. Me, none of this is worth doing. I mean, you could go for no barrel, and then that would give you the option to go for a stock, which would obviously just be the padded stock because it has pure plus benefits. But once you've got the rapid fire barrel, go straight for that and get rid of the stock. Now for the front rail, we're going for lever wrapped. In my opinion, in this game, you know, we've got a lot of people jump spamming all over the place, but I play this game a lot, right? I've got gold camo on the MP7, the Eagle, almost the P90, the ACR, the AK, the M16. All of these weapons are almost level 100. Like, I put too many hours into this game to figure out what works the best, and in my opinion, jumping around like an idiot does no good for you. It's really easy to actually hit a player once you get the hang of it. All the player does when they jump around is just go like this. After the first couple jumps, they're just up and down on the spot. So there's no point trying to jump around. Instead, I think building for faster strafe speed or ADS walking speed is the best thing you can do in this game. It's so strong. Just simply strafing left and right with faster ADS walking speed is so good. It's really, really powerful. So I'd really recommend taking the lever wrapped front rail so you can get more ADS walking speed. Not only that, but if you saw my tip video yesterday, you will know that more ADS walking speed means it's easier to control your recoil because of recoil smoothing. Recoil smoothing is an interesting thing in most games where if you just move your aim fast enough in one direction, all of the recoil is gone. So if you have fast enough ADS strafe speed, then all you need to do is strafe right and pull your aim in the opposite direction to keep your aim on target, and there'll be no recoil. It is that simple. It's so good. So having faster strafe speed not only helps you eliminate recoil, but also makes you harder to hit, and you don't need to do anything but strafe. It's really simple. Much better than jumping around. Now, you could, if you wanted, choose no optic, but for me personally, I always go for the reflex sight. The only weapon that I don't go for an optic on is the MP7. The iron sights on that are pretty decent, but I struggle to see anything on any other weapon mostly in this game, especially the P90. So yeah, I think it's worth taking the reflex sight. Now, if you've seen any of my build videos for other SMGs so far, you'll know that I always go for the quick mag, because I say, what's the point in losing out on ADS speed and ADS flinch control just for a bit faster reload speed when the SMG mags reload really fast anyway? But in this case, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I have tried the quick mag a lot, but honestly, the P90 has really slow reload speed. Take a look at this, right? 2.8 seconds. So if you get a quick mag on that, it's still 2.4 seconds, which is still slower than the base reload of most SMGs. I think the MP7 is 2.3 seconds by default, so getting that fast mag means you're now 1.7 seconds, which is much better and actually make sure that you're not going to get killed whilst reloading, because it will happen with the P90. It's that one SMG that it will just end up happening. So I would say it's worth going with a fast mag. If you do feel like you're not ADSing fast enough, then you could go and get this one here, the tactical grip, if you wanted. But honestly, I didn't feel like it was much of a big deal. I mean, 10% ADS speed. I don't know if we get the stat here for ADS speed. Yeah, it is 187 milliseconds instead of 170. So we're talking an extra 17 milliseconds here. It's not a big deal. You know, at least you're reloading better. Okay. So this is the full build for the P90. Now I want to showcase a couple things in the firing range to showcase why these are the best attachments, in my opinion. Firstly, I see a lot of people putting this barrel on the P90. Where is it? A lot of people are putting on, no, sorry, the muzzle, the barrel extender, which gives you better short range and medium range. So that basically means your damage fall off isn't going to be as far. However, the difference is 26 meters instead of 24 meters. So basically, we can show you what this means right here, all right? So here is the normal P90 build that we've just been focusing on. This is a 25 meter target here. We're doing 10 damage per shot, okay? Now, if we go to the barrel extender, we're doing 13 damage. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wait, 3 damage difference? That is not a big deal. And if you step back a tiny bit, it's back to 10 anyway. This just like, it's rare that you're going to want to shoot someone with an SMG at this distance anyway. You may as well get closer. And I just don't feel like that couple of meters difference is really worth the difference. To me, it just doesn't make sense. Now I want to explain why exactly we are building ADS walking speed. Now, ADS walking speed means when you strafe like this or move around like this, you're going to have faster movement speed. And you can see the difference in the stats here. This is the P90 ADS walking speed. Now, it says 1.1 meter a second, but I don't really understand that, because basically it says that the pistol has the same movement speed as every gun in the game. I feel like this number here isn't quite right. I don't know. You have to just go into the game and feel it yourself. However, with these attachments, we have faster movement speed. Take a look at this, okay? And then we'll swap to this P90. You can see the difference immediately, right? Now, obviously, that's great that you strafe faster and move faster when ADS. You can dodge more bullets. You're going to be harder to hit. But it's not just about that. It's also about recoil smoothing, which is an easy way to control recoil in pretty much any shooter game. But in XDefiant, it works, well, you need to move your aim pretty fast. So basically, what recoil smoothing is if you move your aim this way, or this way, horizontally, fast enough, all of the recoil is gone. As you can see here, pretty much all the bullets are in this, up and down this line, right? Now, if I do it too slow, though, you can see I still have recoil. All I'm doing is moving left and right, but by going faster, the recoil is gone, okay? Now, the trouble is, the only way to counter moving fast left and right with your aim is to strafe fast left and right. So the best way to have no recoil is simply move your aim in one direction and strafe in the other direction to counter it. And then you have no recoil, right? But if you have a really slow weapon or slow ADS movement speed, then you're still going to have a bit of recoil in this game. So that's why we've built ADS movement speed. It basically means that when you strafe, you're moving fast enough that if you just counter the strafe to make sure you aim on target, you're basically going to have no recoil. And in comparison, this is the slower ADS build. As you can see, it's a little bit harder to hit some headshots. You would think that faster movement speed would be harder to aim, right? But actually, it's kind of not, because of the way recoil smoothing works. So that's why we've gone for these two different things. So I've explained why we've gone for faster fire rate, more damage, and also why we've gone for ADS movement speed. So give this build a try. Let me know how it feels. And yeah, let me know, because I'm almost level 100 with this thing now, and it's what's worked the best for me. So let me know, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.